Hello, humans, and welcome to another episode of the Cartridge and Disc Podcast. This is your Gen X Gamer here. And this is a subject I said I didn't want to talk about, but Tony TGD, and Chismoso, who sees everybody as content. What is the world running dry over there, dude? I mean, guys, you tell me. I don't know why I've been a subject of some of his videos lately. I don't have time to watch all his stuff. I stop by once in a while when I have a little bit of time, but, you know, with my lifestyle right now, I can't dedicate, 2-3 hours, whatever the hell it is, to listen to a full podcast like that. I do catch some of his short stories and stuff like that. The ones that interest me. I'm not into wrestling or anime or any of the other nerd shit. I'm just not into that, But regardless, we have very different views in life. For Tony, everybody's content, right? And Saggy was right, Tony. You are annoying in that respect, right? You are annoying. And let me, hopefully you'll understand why people look at you sideways, because I don't know, or even if you care to read the room, but, using, and this is probably something you don't see. If somebody's in trouble, right, and you know them, right, most people would reach out and say, hey, what happened? ¿Qué pasó? How can I help? Whatever. Not you. The first thing you do is, hey, I'm going to make a video on this shit. Don't get in an accident in front of Tony, because he's going to film it before he helps you. But that's it. That's how you come across, dude. It doesn't make you look good. And then you make opinions, right? And people are going to ask themselves, why did this fool just ask them? Right? As simple as that. If I had a question about Tony, it's something that interests me, I would just ask him, hey, Tony, ¿qué pasó with this or that or the other? He doesn't do that. He just makes a video. Oh, this is great content. This guy might have made a violation in the stock market. He can get prison time. He can get in trouble. Instead, if that would have happened to you, dude, I would have reached out to you. Hey, is this right, dude? Are you sure you're okay with this thing? No. Fucking make a video. Chismoso. That's how you come across, dude. And I don't think that you perceive that. I don't think that you read the room, right? And that's how you burn a lot of bridges. People are not content. Not everybody's content. It might be to you, but then you run out of content. You need a new enemy every day. You need a new person. So, eventually you run out of people. I don't think I'm that interesting, right? I don't have that many followers. I don't even know how. You see, last time I checked, I had like 1,500 or something, right? I don't think that's a big deal. I don't think that's going to get a lot of eyeballs. But anyway, let's correct you here. Let's correct you, and hopefully you take this in the spirit that it's meant. Dude, you really need to work on your content. This is way below your standard. I don't know what's going on, but this is not journalistic at all. I don't identify as a journalist. I've only taken one journalism class in my whole life. And I can tell you where you went wrong. You didn't ask the 5 whys. You didn't ask for a statement, right? That's basic journalism, right? If you're acting like a journalist. But this is just a rag piece. This is just an opinion piece, and you're putting out as fact. You're telling people why I got demonetized, and you're wrong. You could have asked me. I would have told you. Hey, cabrón, ¿qué pasó? What happened? I would have told you. Right? Now I'm not telling you. Shit. Now that I'm your content piece, I'm not telling you shit. Right? But I'll tell it for the people this time, and I'm not going to address it again. This is the only video I'm going to make, and the only response video I'm going to make to Tony. I'm not comfortable making, videos on people that I sort of know, and if Tony wants to make videos on me, I don't give a shit. I really don't care. Right? But unless it's something worthy, like something happened, and then I would reach out to the person, right? When journalists do stories, after they write their story, they say, hey, we're going to reach out for a statement. You reached out for a statement that had no comment, right? If you're acting as a journalist. You think you would ask questions, right? All you did was read the YouTube terms of service and came up with a hypothesis, right? And said, this is what happened. You have no idea. So let me enlighten you. And there are a couple of things that you said, the way you stated them, I don't know if you meant them that way, but let me clarify them, right? The audience knows that I'm not an idiot, and I'm not going to go to the cleaning lady at YouTube and ask her what her opinion is on why I got demonetized. Right? I said I was going to be vague on the video because I didn't want to dox her in any way. In any way. Right? That's my mom's, that's my friend's mom. I'm not going to sit there and interview her, bug her, right? I'm not going to ruin that relationship, right? That's something Tony would do. Hey, I need this information. Hey, but you're bothering her. She's not going to like you anymore. It doesn't matter. I need to know. I need to make this video. I can't do what Tony does, and I'm not going to sit here, you know, and just shit on him because I don't have time for that, guys. I mean, it's very hard for me to rant and be negative when I have to go home to a baby and then I have to listen to Coco Melon. It's just not possible. But let me tell you what you got wrong. You can read all the regulations you want, Tony, but you know that they don't apply them the same way to everybody. It depends on your political opinion and what you're talking about. The person reviewing your stuff has the, you know, authority to decide one way or the other, right? As far as people reading news, redoing content, look at the quartering. He reads the news every day. Does he get demonetized? No. Does he use the same template every day? Yes. Right? Are there channels out there that are monetized that use K-pop and rap? Yes, absolutely. Right? I got notices on that stuff and I never looked at it because I just let them take the money. I don't care. Right? Are you supposed to use 100% of the content of somebody? No, absolutely not. I think everybody knows that, right? And if you're saying that or anybody can say that I did that in some way, please tell me. But I don't see it, right? But where I made a mistake and where this person was able to affect me is that I had so many notices about the music where I was just letting it go and have them claim the royalties for the videos that I didn't read all of them. Now, this is what happened. There's videos out there that are my creation that when I was transferring from one channel to the other were uploaded on other channels, right? With those channels it doesn't matter. I'm not going to reach out. I'm not going to strike. I'm not going to do any of that crap. It doesn't matter. I don't do that. I don't know how it works. I don't know how people reported me. You guys can go look that up, right? But the reason I got taken down when they reviewed my channel, there was a couple of these where 100% of the content was used, and they just took the whole body of shit that I had. They said, you have too many, right? You have too many of these things going on. Now, those things are easy to take care of, but I'm not going to go and, you know, delete some of the music. When I said about the music is because there's music there where I made videos on you know, with a certain kind of music on there that was fair use when I made it, and then it turned out to be not to fair use. I don't know how that happens. I don't know if the music gets sold. I don't give a shit, guys. I don't have time for the bullshit, right? And we're talking about pennies here. I'm not going to go fight with somebody because they claim my Amico video or they claim this other video that I made. It doesn't matter. You know, it really doesn't matter to me, and I don't have the time to do it. So, you know, that's what it is. But there is a couple of videos and there's more than a couple where since I moved the content to other channels, they were used on other channels, and now those appear as if I'm using their content. I don't have any beef with any of those people. I'm not going to go, you know, I'm not going to strike their channels, right? I can ask politely, but in the grand scheme of things, does it matter? No, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. And the person that probably struck me, you know, from that other community, which is very litigious. Again, I don't want to even do anything, right? Because if I don't have time for these copyright crap or claims or fight any of this stuff, I'm not going to have time to go to court over some stupid YouTube shit about things that I don't even give a shit about. It's not even stuff that I talk about, right? It just happens to be somebody, some person who is involved in other things and whatever, right? It doesn't fucking matter. But when they came to look at my channel and they looked at the bulk of things, right? And the only ones that are 100%, like Tony's claiming there, are not any of the short videos, like he said. It's not any of that stuff. They're videos of mine, right? It's content of mine that's somewhere else, right? And that's why they came to my channel, right? And that's that. And I'm not going to talk about this. Tony can make all the cheeseman videos that he wants. You know, I'm tired. I don't have time, guys. I'm just going to concentrate on my stuff. And that's it. You know, that's it. You know, I'll talk about public events, things like this. But yeah, this is not some of your best work, dude. I'm you know, if anything upsets me is that the video, you didn't even prepare. It's just like you wanted to get it out there because you had nothing else to talk about. Get the creative juices going. Get something going, dude. This is beneath you. I'm very, very disappointed. Very disappointed at you, Tony. Not mad, just disappointed. Oh, well, hopefully you'll find more acquaintances so you can make videos on them. All right, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Take care.